Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new video review. Today we are looking at the Blockees Action Edition Soundwave. It is a really cool model kit. It is awesome. It comes with a lot of stuff. And this is my first model kit I've reviewed on the channel, so bear with me please. Also, this is another video coming, so stay tuned. Alright, let's get him out here. Here's Soundwave. It looks nice. And here's his box of accessories. I put them all here. Soundwave is an awesome display piece. Now, as a display piece, there's nothing you can do. Except his eyes light up. He can talk. That's all his sounds that he can do. You gotta. Okay. So let's take him off the display base. Now let's get into the model kit. The display base is pretty simple. We're gonna start here. It can move this way. I can spin. I can move this way. Move this way, and then it has these like little grabbers. And you can pop it off and just use it as a static display stand if you want. Totally up to you. Now then, having Soundwave straightened out, no crazy poses, just nice and straightened out really. He looks nice, really nice. So this is a model kit. So what does that mean? It means you have to build everything by hand. This figure comes in with hundreds of pieces. He comes with about 400 pieces. So it took me about 4, maybe 5 hours to build. Here he is, standing straight up and down, no crazy poses. Here is Commander Class Magnetron for size. My second review I'm going to be doing. I'm recording it tomorrow. Yeah, he's not too small, not too big either. He comes with a skeleton frame right there. It's like the inner workings. This box is huge. Look at the size difference. Yeah, because you build him like a model kit, so you know you have to pop it off runners and things like that. He comes with a few different things. Starting off, here is Ravage. Ravage looks nice. He's this cool little dog dude. He has this little abdomen area, full 360 at the head, up and down. Arms move forward, back, kind of a bit of an in and out, with the paws being able to move. The jaw can open and close. The tail can move. So he's a pretty posable dog, honestly. And he looks so nice. Like plastics, I don't know how to describe it, but the sheen and like everything just looks so nice. Like, let's see if we can get it on camera. Like, as you can see, it's like really smooth. There's small little details. It's nice. Next up, you have Laserbeak, which looks nice. You know, it's super small. He has like this nice chrome finish, like that's all real chrome plastic. And he has alternate pieces, such as this alternate piece right here, which what this does is you take the display stand and you pop this whole claw off. This piece will pop on, there's this little hole. Make sure the hole is facing up. What this does is it allows Laserbeak to click on, like so. And you can get like some cool flying poses, kind of, I guess. I don't really understand. I don't quite understand the point of it. But yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Like, you can have like flying poses or something. Because I really truly don't know what it's meant for. This is my best guess. And you just click this back on. And so yeah, it's just pretty cool. Has lots of posability. The next animal he includes is Ratbat. And he's cool. I have some problems with Ratbat in my copy. Don't know how well you're able to see it, but right there. Why it's bent like this? I mean, I can move it like this, but it's snapped. Plastic ripped and broke off. It's shear clean off on my copy, but it's on peg, so I just was able to peg it in. So not bad. But articulation, the arms can move up and down. They can flip back and forth. The head can move back and forth, up and down, and the little feet can lightly move, which is nice. Nice little touch. And now, honest, the cool part is, one second guys, the cool part. Sorry about that, y'all. The cool part about all of this is you can actually, like, you can articulate him. He can do a full 360 in and out. He has this little bend. His little drills can spin. He has a waist joint, like so. I can go all the way around. The legs can kick out, forward, back, knees, ankles, like so. And then the head can do just a little wiggle, not much. I also want to mention that the hands can be popped out. But I'm not going to do that. The hands can be popped out with alternated pieces, such as these little fists. So yeah, there's a lot here. You can get a lot done with these. There's also these pile drivers. They actually can pile because they can get pushed in and out. There's no real piston there, but it's all done by plastic. These doors open, then you'd like slide these onto the arms, but since the drills are here, it's not really gonna work. I mean, I might be able to. Yeah, I can pop them off. Cool. That means you can get the alternate hands on. There we go. Just trying to make sure I didn't break the little ball joint while popping it out. Yeah, there we go. Cool. These are his little fist alternate hand options. They look cool. The pile drivers just fold onto his arms like so. boom. I mean, it's not like the most secure thing in the world, but it works. And then the pile drivers work too. So. Boom. Now we can pop this back on, and then pop the other drill back together. Boom. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Then there is these alternate little feet for Laserbeak that are just meant for standalones. They don't actually do anything, except it gets rid of that port, and the port does lots of things, so it's optional if you don't want to have the port, but the port is kind of important. So, next thing, let's get on to Soundwave himself. But before I get to him, one last little Laserbeak thing. You could take this arm out, do this like so, and then it allows him to click on and perch onto his arm, like so. You can have Laserbeak positioned however you so choose. See? You can have it looking down, doesn't really matter. You can have these wings like splayed out. You can have him high up in the ground, nice and low, like up close to Soundwave. Like, it's totally up to you how you have Laserbeak displayed. Another thing, sorry about this, I just really want to show you. Soundwave has this hole right here. That's how Soundwave can mount Laserbeak. Now what you can do is you can pop that off, take this clear solid version, and it clicks on where Laserbeak can't perch anymore. Alright, that's the one I say. That's all happening. You can take this panel off, take this port, click this one on, which tells me this is the wrong one. Then you can click this one on, and now Soundwave can port Laserbeak on the other arm instead. Totally optional. Do however you want for these panels. Like, it doesn't matter, but yeah, you can have it however you like, and it doesn't really affect anything. It just has a hole there. Now Soundwave himself blows me away in like every aspect. This is the most articulated figure in my collection. So let me show you why that is. So let's pop your accessories off. Let's start off by saying that his hands can fully articulate. They're all individual, so I can do whatever pose I feel. So I can like do this if I feel. I mean, you can't really see that. You can totally manage to pull a FU finger to people if you want, as a statement in your collection, which this thing definitely is a statement. He has elbows that are not double jointed, but he has these like movable, adjustable shoulder guards. He has hand swivels. He has one sec. This piece just popped off accidentally. He has a waist joint that can do full 360, which is cool. Legs can kick forward, back that far, in and out. Knee bend. Speaking of knees, when you bend the knee, these panels shift like a Gundam kit, which is cool. And he has ankles. He has forward and back. He has toe pivots up and down. He has a ab crunch that crunches that forward. He has butterfly joints forward and back on each arm. He has a full 360 head. So yeah, articulation is insane. I can hit any pose I want with this kit. And that's not the coolest part. One second. That could work. Could. But yeah, the coolest thing is that, like, can I do that? Yeah, we'll do it like this. Anyway. Whoa. You have to see it like this. Coolest thing is he can hit any pose you want. If you want to hit like an Iron Man landing, you could totally do an Iron Man landing. Where's the camera? That way. Okay, cool. You can do like a very makeshift Iron Man landing. He can do lots of poses. Like if you want to do recon scout, you can do like a pose like that where it looks like he's scouting a little bit. Yeah, it's just overall a fantastic figure. Speaking of fantastic things, you can actually have him like hold his cannon that's on his back. Kind of like, no, not really artillery, but like that. Kind of like what Soundwave does sometimes. Speaking of things that Soundwave does, you can, and then it opens up, and then there's an actual cassette in here of Leisure. So it's a model kit, so it cannot transform, but what it can do is store in the chest, which is amazing. And it is just really, really good. This was my first big model kit. The quality was a 9 out of 10. Small issues, like the breakage that happened on Ratbat. It broke because I think I was messing with it too hard or something. I don't know, or it just had a bad quality in my batch. But overall, the quality is solid. Oh, and another thing, now that I remember, he has these like panels on the side, and what you do is you take it and you just apply a bit of force, and then they open and show like these awesome little speakers. Actually, I really like this new method. Wow, it's like the new camera style I just created looks nice. You can see my magnets up here and everything. Yeah, I like that. We'll try this style again for another video too. I'm trying to think of what else I can show. Oh yeah, just being a solid display base. What you do? Pop it off. There's these 2 holes right there, and what this allows you to do is you can just pop the feet as a pop. The feet. Why are these feet like not? There we go. Yeah, you can hit just any pose you can think of with this, which is cool, honestly. yeah, you can just use it like this, and then you can put this and move it aside if you want. I don't recommend it, but you can. Or if you really are feeling it, then just keep it on the display base. Like, it helps a lot. See, like, now look at this connection. And then what I like to do is you can take Laserbeak, and since it's on a little port, you can just take it and plug it into, like, here, for example, and boom. You can just have him sitting or standing next to him, which is nice. You can hit practically any pose you want. And then lastly, there's this little concussion blaster. It can float up like a battery by pushing this in, pushing that in, then pushing all of that. Then you taking this tiny little port on the back, and it pops out. You can do the same thing for this blaster too, or a shoulder cannon. You can take it and then it all just like folds up like so. And then this can also be stored on the back like a battery. Just like the original toy, they can both be stored. Now for the shoulder, if you pop it off and try to do it like back on, it's a bit more of a pain in the butt. But it works. Let me pop you back down, and then this should allow the feet to click in. Yeah. Now I know what you're gonna say is, how can I get this kit? Well, you can order this now on the Blockees store, or Amazon. Your local stores should carry one of these too. This is surprising to me. It has like 327 pieces and $45. That's a steal. So yeah, if you want to get into model kit building and you don't know where to start, I highly recommend the Action Edition Soundwave. I'll see y'all in my next review, guys. Peace.